It's been a while since the last showcase, but anyhow, I've talked before about different mods that expand utility aspects of Hisoutensoku, such as better practice tools, getting to play a trial mode with pre-made combos to practice with, or just general net play tools. But I've yet to discuss a mod that, in a way or another, impacts the actual gameplay of Hisoutensoku. This time around, I want to briefly present the mechanic known as border shock, and with it, a timer mod, which kinda goes together. They kinda go together. So let's see this mechanic, okay? The border shock is a fairly traditional mechanic compared to the vanilla Soku stuff. It's a simple action cancel, in this case more or less stylistically copying the one in Guilty Gear Xrd. So basically, it's a Roman cancel for all intents and purposes. By pressing A plus D, you will go into border shock, cancelling your previous action and gaining on top some extra frame of advantage, empowering your options even more. The more interesting thing is that even an idle border shock will actually leave you at plus frames, as every border shock usage will leave you between plus 6 to plus 8, due to the frame advantage being character dependent. By the way, here's a quick list if you want to know the raw frames. What all of this means is that the mechanic is not only strong offensively, but it's also extremely potent when used defensively, as you can suddenly be plus 7 even when the opponent is setting up a frame trap right in front of your face. Allow me to show you a practical example. All of this, by the way, is only valid if the border shock is used on the ground. The air version is actually a non-screen freezing instant break momentum effect. Those are words, okay? That surprisingly has quite a cool techniques attached to it if you go and explore it a bit. Now, all of this Kusoge-ing doesn't come for free, as border shock, similarly to VE, will drain one orb to shock the play, but all in all, the cost is more than valid, as border shock is an extremely potent mechanic that completely changes the game and makes it a lot more aggressive, fast, lethal, and most of all, intriguing. I think I covered all the important things for a simple showcase, so before I leave you to a quick and proper showcase of tech and gameplay highlights of the mod, let's briefly discuss how to use it online and what the timer mode does. The BS and the timer mode can both be used online, with the only caveat being that your opponent has to have the mods active on their Soku too. Otherwise, the game will desync and online play will be impossible, so forget playing random people with this. As for the timer mode, it's exactly what the name implies. It adds a timer along 2 minutes that once it reaches the end, which is extremely hard when paired up with border shock, trust me, it will start crushing the orbs of the player at health disadvantage. Once all orbs are gone from that player, it will also force the wear through, and somehow, if the player is still alive after all this, well, good luck. If you ask me, this is probably the best approach to a timeout in Hisoutensoku, and yeah, I don't think it gets any better. Said this, we're done here, so I'll leave you to the proper showcase and highlights, and yeah, I'll see you whenever next time. Have a good one.